Mobocertinib is an EGFR inhibitor, an oral EGFR inhibitor, tyrosine kinase inhibitor, that's been specifically designed against the rare subtype of EGFR mutant lung cancer called the EGFR exon 20 insertion mutation. And this is a subtype of EGFR mutant lung cancer that happens in about 10% or so of all EGFR mutant cancers. But unlike the more common ones, it's one for which we do not have effective therapies, and hence the reason to investigate medicines like mobocertinib. Sure. The data that was presented recently at mobocertinib is really an extension of the phase 1 clinical trial. And the recent presentation included what's called the exclaim cohort, which is an extension cohort of 96 patients. And then it included an analysis of patients, of 114 patients that came from that cohort and other cohorts. And the unifying feature of those patients was that A, they were all treated with the same dose, and B, they had all received prior platinum-based chemotherapy. And in the data that was presented at the World Lung Conference, there was efficacy found in this cohort of patients, but depending on which cohort you look at, but the numbers were roughly similar. And by independent review, a response rate of between 25 to 28%, and by investigator assessment between 32 and 35%, and a progression-free survival of 7.3 months. So this is an encouraging piece of data because we do not have specific agents for this subpopulation of EGFR mutant lung cancer, none that are specifically approved. And so this gives us hope that there could be an effective agent. There is an ongoing phase 3 clinical trial of looking at mobocertinib alone versus standard of care chemotherapy as the initial treatment. I think the data so far are compelling that they may warrant discussions with the regulatory agencies. Takeda, the sponsor of the trial, has achieved or has received FDA's breakthrough designation for the drug. So there clearly is that ongoing communication. I think from my perspective, we're hopeful that there will be a new therapy available for patients, whereas we haven't, again, had effective treatments for this subset of EGFR mutant lung cancer to date.